Yo, what's going on everyone? This is Marcus and we are here with the second round of the Leiden Regional. I was up against another German player that goes online by the name the Kruck. I've seen him before online, but I think this is the first time we actually battled, so I was looking forward to seeing how good he actually is. I'm leading here with Kangaskhan and Heatran. I'm not entirely sure what I was expecting, but yeah, he had a Cresselia on the team and an Aegislash, and yeah, I really wanted the Heatran in this matchup, as he leads with Aegislash and Terrakion. So turn 1, I wanted to go for, I don't know, just like a safe play, go for the fake out on the Terrakion and set up a substitute, because maybe I thought he might go for like a Wide Guard or a King's Shield or Quick Guard, I don't know, and maybe I can snag that free substitute right here. However, he went for the Shadow Ball, so that substitute will be right gone. And yeah, board position didn't really change too much, but his Aegislash is in offensive form. So next turn was pretty important as I switched my Heatran into Landorus, predicting him to close combat into the Heatran slot. Yeah, I could have switched in Landorus in the other slot and gone for the Earth Power, but I really felt like, yeah, maybe he's just going for the close combat on the Heatran, as he also switches out his Aegislash into his Cresselia. So this turn went pretty nicely, as he indeed goes for the close combat into the Landorus, and I will be able to pick up the KO on his Terrakion with a low kick. So yes, this turn was pretty much perfect, and Terrakion was one of the only mons on his team that could really threaten my Heatran, and I was expecting him to have Kangaskhan in the back, and yet there it is, as it was his only Mega. So my plan right now was just to get rid of his Kangaskhan, and then my Heatran would have a field day against his Cresselia and Aegislash, as both of them can't really do anything. And so this turn, yeah, I went for the double target onto his Kangaskhan, but yeah, he made a nice play here by going for the Protect, so low kick and superpower will both go into the Protect, and I was a little bit afraid here of a potential Icy Wind, but it turns out that his Cresselia does have Thunder Wave. So right now I wasn't really sure what to expect, and I was a little bit afraid of his Kangaskhan being, I don't know, like Ice Punch or something, so I didn't want to auto-lose to that, so I switched into my Heatran, also thinking that maybe he might switch into his Aegislash, predicting me to go for another superpower and low kick combination onto that Kangaskhan, and that is exactly what he does. So he switches into Aegislash, and this is pretty much perfect for me, as I will be able to bring out my Heatran. And my last month Sylveon, yeah, doesn't look too strong here in this game, but yeah, with how he picked his Aegislash, for example, and also the skill swap on Cresselia that is just revealed, was a little bit annoying, but I still felt like Sylveon, I don't know, could pull some weight here. And now this turn went pretty good, as I go for the substitute on the Heatran and actually also the substitute on the Sylveon. And yeah, I'm able to dodge the Thunder Wave from his Cresselia, and right now my Heatran is just in a fantastic position, as he also reveals the substitute on Aegislash, though interestingly enough he does not have leftovers. So right here, I don't really know what to do, as his Cresselia already got Flash Fire from skill swap, so I was expecting him to go for another skill swap on my Sylveon. So I just wanted to set up multiple Calm Minds so that Hyper Voice would still deal some damage even without Pixelate. However, he opted to go for the Moonlight right here. I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah, as he also attacked into my Protect, I think, with his Aegislash. Yep, goes for the Shadow Ball. So yeah, I'm in a pretty good position. My Heatran, yeah, he can't really do too much to it, and Sylveon also has a pretty good position, but as he actually decided to forfeit right here, now I'm not entirely sure whether he was aware of the fact, or whether he wasn't aware of the fact that he could just skill swap away my Pixelate, or I don't know what he was really thinking. I think he just should have sticked into the, like, he just should have continued playing, as, I mean, yeah, Heatran was definitely a tough threat, and maybe he didn't have Flash Cannon on his Aegislash, I don't know, but Sylveon also looked pretty dangerous versus his team, but I don't know, just never give up, and if you still have 3 Pokemon left, I don't know, why not just continue playing? I mean, that's why you are at tournaments anyway. But so this was a pretty short battle, and I think we're actually also doing the third round right after this, so yeah, see you soon for the third round. So we are here for the third round, which was against a player from the Netherlands. And in team review, I saw that he had a team, or well, the same 6 in a team that Sage Park used very early in the season. It's a hyper offensive team that had double Megas, Blaziken and Kangaskhan, so I wasn't really sure what to expect here. Whether they were the same sets, like it was Life Orb, Thundurus and all just very offensive. However, I felt that maybe with that Kangaskhan Sylveon lead I could trick him a little bit, and yeah, it pays off as he leads with Bisharp and Blaziken, which is like, yeah, almost perfect right here, as I'm able to, yeah, scare him into going for the double protect because of, yeah, potential, I don't know, like Specs Sylveon or Pixie Plate going for the Fake Out plus Hyper Voice, but I am able to get up the free substitute right here, which is obviously pretty nice. However, yeah, it was just now that I realized, I mean, since he didn't Mega Evolve, that probably this was Life or Blaziken, and then I was like, huh, maybe he just goes for, I don't know, like Overheat and Iron Head on my Sylveon, and so I switched into Thundurus and went for the Protect here, hoping that he would probably, I don't know, like superpower into the Kangaskhan, which is exactly what he does, and he does in fact reveal the Life Orb, so it is not Mega Blaziken, and I could also expect a Kangaskhan in the back, and goes for the Iron Head. So this was the opportunity to go for the Hyper Voice for me, but yeah, I didn't go for it, and right here I was really hoping that maybe my Sylveon could survive the unboosted Iron Head, but yeah, just shortly before the tournament I switched to a more offensive variant. The first spread I had for this substitute Calm Mind Sylveon, by the way, shoutouts to Enosh, Human, who was the one who introduced me to the set. The first thing I had was like, yeah, almost max def, and right here I went for the Thunderbolt. I could have gone for the Thunder Wave, but I felt like breaking the Bisharp's Focus Sash was probably more important, and yeah, setting up for a KO next turn, as right now I can, for example, go into Kangaskhan, threaten the Fake Out, and then yeah, like Fake Out Blaziken, Thunderbolt, Bisharp, where he can't really do much. So since this Blaziken is at -2 special attack and -1 attack and defense, so he goes out into Landorus, and yeah, threatening stuff against these hyper offensive teams is really important, as I was pretty sure that he had to go for the Protect right here. So I went for an all-out prediction, going for the low kick into the Blaziken and also the Hidden Power Ice, as I was very sure that it would be either Landorus or Kangaskhan that would come into this slot, and yeah, HPI's low kick is able to knock both of them out, as I was anticipating a Choice Scarf variant on this kind of team, and it turned out that it actually was. So yeah, despite this nice play of him where he went for the Overheat and Iron Head on the Sylveon, which was a very good play on his end, I managed to, yeah, take it back down to a 3-3 as he goes into his own Kangaskhan. So right now, I felt like just going for double attacks on the Bisharp was the safest thing to do for me, since it protected the turn before, and Thunderbolt should be able to finish it off, yeah, just like low kick. So I doubled into that Bisharp as he goes for the Fake Out onto my Kangaskhan, and yeah, all of a sudden I'm up 3-2. By the way, this was a very fast game. Yeah, also the way we played it, like, we hit in our moves pretty fast. This was very enjoyable. So I wanted to preserve my Kangaskhan for Fatal Out for later on, get off the Intimidate on his Kangaskhan and the Blaziken, and yeah, I think I just went for a Thunder Wave with my Thundurus on his Kangaskhan. I could have gone for the Blaziken, but I didn't want to risk, I don't know, like him going for the Protect here, and since he already revealed Fake Out for the Kangaskhan, I was pretty sure that he wouldn't have Protect, and thanks to the Intimidate, I am able to, yeah, survive this double edge with my Thundurus, so I will stick around for another turn, as long as this Blaziken goes for another move. I was a little bit afraid of him going for the HP Ice here into my Kangaskhan, but then again, he probably couldn't risk me just just staying in. So he went for the superpower, which was perfect as I switched, yeah, into my Landorus. So yeah, but since those Blazikens most of the time are mixed with Life Orb and do have HP Ice, switching into Kangaskhan right now to take the HP Ice and threaten Fake Out the next turn, while also getting off the Thunder Wave onto the Blaziken. So yeah, even in case he protected, I would be free to just Fake Out the next turn. As he also went for the Sucker Punch and Hidden Power Ice onto the Landorus, as I was actually Assault Burst, so good play on his end. But yeah, I just predicted that, I guess, and switched into Kangaskhan, so he couldn't take me out with that combination. Next turn, he has to go for the crit here, I guess, with Sucker Punch. So once again, nice play, I guess, but I survived the Sucker Punch, no crits, and low kick is able to KO that Kangaskhan. And so his Blaziken is his last one left, and I will just go for the Thunderbolt. That is enough to knock it out, I believe. So pretty interesting game. He got the first nice prediction, yeah, destroying the substitute I got on turn 1 with the Overheat, and then also going for the Iron Head. And yeah, commentating those battles in like live action thing, or like not live, but the recordings is pretty stressful, by the way. And I'm sure that the commentary is not as good, but I still hope that you enjoyed those battles and maybe you could still understand some of the thought process I put into my moves. Yeah, regardless, if you like what you saw, make sure to leave a like or comment, and yeah, see you next time for the 4th round. By the way, I was now 3-0 in the tournament, which I felt pretty good about. Obviously the goal was to go 6-1, as that was needed for guaranteed top cut. And yeah, let's see tomorrow, or I don't know, whenever the next round will go up, how well I did and whether I was able to do that. Yeah, maybe you also read on Twitter. Yeah, see you. Bye.